All right, welcome into the next episode of Being My Engine, my good old EJ25. So today we're going to focus on, I'm just jumping right into it. I want to get this wiring harness off, hopefully these fuel lines out, along with the TGVs, and we'll see how much further we got after that. This is pretty much already out. Like I've got this done. I got to remove fuel line, which looks like just unhook from the injectors. Yeah, I'm gonna unhook them from the injectors and the TGVs. That way it's easier just to pull out that way. So we're gonna jump right into that. I don't know how long this video will be. I'm probably gonna mix it in a little bit, so today and tomorrow, because I have something else tomorrow, which you'll see. And yeah, so we're gonna focus on this main portion. Hopefully I can get this pump out as well. I don't know what's left to detach. I think it's that bolt back there. Probably. All right, a little scurvy boy back there. And so yeah, I'm gonna just jump right into it. Not too many time lapses. I mean, this is pretty much the boring part. This is just lines and oh, I angled that up. This is just lines and wiring. So this is the simplest part. I'll just jump back in after I get most of that off. So yeah, just welcome into the video, and I hope you enjoy. All right, I'm back. So I got a little ahead of myself. I did pull off the wiring harness. The fuel line that goes over top is sitting over there. I was able to get the power steering pump off. I started pulling off the coolant lines right here, and then I just realized, like, I don't need to pull anything off of the main block. So like, I'm pretty sure this can still stay. All these lines can almost stay. It's anything connected to these heads that need to come off. And the reason I haven't pulled any of the front or underneath yet is I'm focusing on the top. Then I'll do the bottom side. So yeah, I'll do the head, basically the headers after, and then I'll focus on the timing belt area. Right now I'm focused on the top side, and I just getting ahead, realizing that it's going to be easier just to transfer this stuff over to the new block if all of it's still on here than it would be to just start taking it all apart and then somehow forget, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to do these TGVs now. Hopefully these just come off pretty simply. So obviously the 4 bolts up top. And we'll see if we run into issues after that. This bracket might fight me a little bit. No, it's not connected to anything. It'll be fine. And yeah, so I'll pull those off. And then that should be the top side just about done. Then I can focus. I'll flip the engine, take off the other items, and we'll keep going from there. This is a really simple process, and honestly, EJ is super easy to work on. So for anybody doing this, I mean, I've literally used a whole 4 tools. This one's just to pull off all of the lines. It's easier to break them loose with a set of pliers. And then 12 and a 10, flathead, and a Phillips. And that's been it, I mean, pretty much so far. It's been super simplistic. And you can see you basically do it at home with any Home Depot parts, or Home Depot tools. So yeah, I'm going to pull off these TGVs, and I'll jump back in about after that. All right, so I got both the TGVs off and the fuel lines with them, with the injectors. Nice. There was an extra bracket I took off, but that's just to prep for this next part. I have the motor flipped right now. We're gonna pop off these headers. My Tome's. No, I have Tomei Extreme equal length headers, which will be going on the new engine as well. So it won't sound like a Subi Rumble, if you've ever heard these before. If not, I suggest checking it out. It sounds really cool. Unfortunately, I had an exhaust leak last time, so I haven't heard it in its full nature yet. So we're going to be focusing on... hello? Y'all see that? That wasn't... Sick. That would explain the exhaust leak now. I wonder... I swear I bolted everything down, but who knows anymore. So yeah, I'll pop these off using, I'm assuming it's a 14. I could do a small time lapse of that one. So I'll do a small time lapse of that. You guys will see that, and yeah, we'll check back in after that. Alright, so what you just saw was me taking off the Tomei Extreme. Don't worry about those, I took out the oil filter earlier. Tomei Extreme equal length headers. I did get a little bit ahead. You see what these are with my diamond cover. Look at these big old cam gears, big boys. Yeah, I started taking this off, dude. This, I literally had just bought this timing belt too, so this is still brand new. Well, I gotta pop off, I believe it's, yeah, it's this tensioner. And this all should just almost slide right off, or at least the belt should. Then I can focus on doing the cams after. Actually, I don't even need to worry about the cams, technically. Maybe. We're going to check that later, but should be this, and then we can focus on, we should be able to start focusing on the valve covers and go from there. I don't know if I'll get to the valve covers today, but I will definitely get this timing belt off. And then hopefully then after that, depending on how long this part of the video is, I'll debate on whether or not I show you the tomorrow's thing. I'll still show it, but it might not be in this one, it might be in the next video. So yeah, let me pop this off. Whoa. I just lost like breath for a second there. I'm gonna pop this off really quick. EJ25. I'm gonna pop this off, and then yeah, we'll go from there and we'll see what happens. All right, so that's the timing belt off. All was this tensioner. Just one thing, it is spring loaded. It has a pin. Yeah, no, it doesn't have a pin when it comes out. You use a pin to hold it down, and then you pull that pin, which releases it when you go to put it back on, in case you didn't know. For a second there, I even forgot. So yeah, I have that off. As you can see, the engine's kind of clocked. But yeah, that's all cleared out. And so just to end this off, I decided to take off the valve cover, just so you can take a look at what we're gonna be basically dealing with on the next one. So the spark plugs obviously are coming out. I just haven't taken them out yet. And then the unfortunate thing about the Subaru is that, I mean, it's not even just a Subaru, it's a lot of engines in general. Which the RB26, I think it was the RB26. It was the RB26 that had divots that you can get to the head bolts without having to take off the cams. But you take off the cams on this one. There's one right there that we could take off. But this one, there's 6 bolts. It's the one right here, here, and in there, and then up there, right there, and right there. So that'll be coming on the next one. Hopefully on the next one we can get these heads off of the motor, or off the short block, and so I can take them down to the heads guy, and we can see how long it's going to take, what the measurements might be, if anything's kind of destroyed. Just from a quick look off these lobes, nothing looks to be damaged, which is actually very surprising, because based off of what my turbo looked like, I thought there was going to be a lot more metal damage throughout here. This is surprisingly clean, at least on this side. I don't know what the other side looks like. But we'll come back to that come the next video. Quick side note, if you do go to take apart your engine, or, you know, on a mount, just make sure you got some rags. I made quite a mess. It's all oil back there. I'm gonna clean this up after I end this, but yeah. So next one, like I said, hopefully we can get these heads off of the short block, and I can take them on down to the guy. And then from there on, it's just build back up, hopefully. Unfortunately, depending on how long the heads take, the build back up might take a while. All right, so different day, different thing. Last I left off, we were on the engine, but today, the rest of today, bike stuff. So if you guys remember back when I first got it, first video, I had the stock exhaust boy. Still, it's hot, it's really hot. But I finally got Fresh Boy SC Project. Ooh, I'm so excited. I was like, bro, look at those welds. I don't know if you can pick them up or not. But not bad. I'm gonna be installing this today. I'm not really gonna do there's not gonna be much recording. I'll take that exhaust off. I will show you basically where the bolts were, what the bolts look like, and then I will throw this one on and we'll do a sound clip of this one because I have the old sound clip from the stock one, and I'll just put that in as a before and then we'll do an after. This thing's gonna sound so wicked. This is such a nice muffler. Yeah, it's so good. It's pretty. Alright, I'm just gonna jump right into it. I will catch back with you guys after I think I get this exhaust off. It's really hot right now, so kind of taking a minute. Alright, so I got this big old boy off. Look at this. Cat and muffler at the same one. But it's easy. 6 nuts and then 2 bolts, one through there and one on the other side. It's just that simple. Hi, Zach. Oh no. So now I can slide this one on. Slides through, and then these slides over the studs and I bolt it down. Pretty simple. I just got to finish getting the sleeve for this kicked in, and then we'll have ourselves a new exhaust. So by the next time you see, in about 5 seconds, there will be a better exhaust. Alright, so we're in a different spot now. I already have taken the bike, I've driven it, I've already heard it, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit louder than I was expecting. So here, let me show you the actual exhaust really quick. This is the SC Project exhaust. Runs all the way through. It looks much better on the bike. Like, the bike looks good with it. But I guess you guys kind of want to hear it. I don't know if the camera will do it justice, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, why do I have this in? I'm not even listening to anything, it's just annoying. Alright. It's so loud, I don't know if you can hear me. Alright, let me turn that off before the neighbors kill me. That's so obnoxious. It makes my ears ring. Hopefully nobody kills me. And I leave for work at like 4 in the morning, so they're not gonna be happy. I'm gonna put the bike away. Okay. So I put the bike away. Hopefully nobody yells at me or sees it. Nah. It's just really loud. It's so bad. But anyway, so that was the second part to this video that I was making. I hope you guys all enjoyed both the engine and the exhaust on the bike. I'm pretty happy about it. I know we're coming really close on engine, so I'm excited. And I just hope you guys stick around and keep enjoying, hopefully, the content I make. So I appreciate all of you tuning in, and adios. Don't let the ride on die.